Hi guys, welcome back to another Transformers toy review. Having a look at Transformers animated Starscream. So this one obviously goes back a fair while, but it's new to me, so I thought we'd take a look. I've just finished off season 3 of Transformers animated. I know that's the 3 seasons done, that's all done and dusted. I would like to say I've thoroughly enjoyed all of it, and like what they've done with each of the characters. Starscream, for example, here, in terms of design, the toy and everything does look very much like he does in the cartoon, which, you know, you can't say that about a lot of them, but that cartoon style really does transform over to the actual figure itself. And what they've done with the vehicle mode in this one is they've kind of made it a bit like Cyclonus, where you've got that thing where the wings kind of come back the other way. So it's definitely a more kind of futuristic look. The colours are very different to what we've probably seen before this. It's kind of like a bluey grey sort of colour with almost like a red sort of burgundy colour throughout here. But a very different design from what we've normally seen with Starscream up until that point. And Starscream, I expect people that have, I don't expect there's too many people that haven't already seen that. I don't think I'm ruining too much, but in it he kind of gets destroyed by Megatron as per usual, and he has this kind of tiny bit spark, bit of the Allspark that gets stuck in his head, which brings him back to life. Anyway, all the other Seekers are in it as well, or most of them anyway, and they end up being kind of clones of him, and he uses kind of that kind of fragment of Allspark to bring them to life. And they all have slightly different personalities, but they're kind of, each one is kind of got that kind of personality trait of him. So yeah, it's a really good way of doing it. Anyway, I don't have any instructions or anything with this guy, but I think he's complete. We've got the 2 missiles underneath here. The guns, and you can either have them kind of going off towards the back here, so sort of firing out of his back end, or around the front, and you can pull these back, but then it expands everything, so it doesn't work so well in this mode. I don't know if you've got any, if this is landing gear or not. It's underneath here, or which way. I don't think that is. It looks like this should pull out, but I can't get it to. He does have a wheel underneath here which you can use, and he does sit quite nicely down like that if you want to. Everything kind of pegs in relatively well. It's a bit of a struggle first time round doing it, but some nice paint on him. This paint's really done nicely. Decepticon symbols on here. It's a kind of reddish sort of burgundy sort of paint, which is added throughout. It's a little bit darker on here. You've got this kind of see-through cockpit here, which has then got almost like black paint around the side here as well. It's not loads of paint, but where it is painted, it is done well. Transforming him is, well, it's relatively simple doing it this way, but doing it the other way isn't so. So you kind of untie his legs from here like that. His arms are actually underneath. Bring these bits up like that. The leg piece comes down like that, and as it comes down, this section here goes up. So it's kind of works in conjunction with that, and at the same time it kind of pops the head out and then pushes these bits out, which, transforming him into this mode, you see, it kind of does a lot of the work for you, if you see that. So it kind of pops everything out for you, whereas doing it the other way around is a little bit more tricky, I should say. The legs you want to straighten out and bring down like that. Yeah, I can't see that these come out. It looks as if they do. There you go, they do come out. They're just a little bit stiff and get them out. So you do have landing gear underneath there, they're just a little bit tricky to get out. You can't actually get that one out, but the other one managed to. Open their feet up down at the bottom here, like that. You can move this off to the side here, like so. Sort the landing gear out to move that out of the way there. That should then come underneath there. And then you're more or less done. It's just a case of sorting out the arms. They kind of come down like that. You want to straighten them up a little bit. And then that is him pretty much done. You can see what I mean about the face. It's just, well, that everything, it just looks like it's completely lifted out of the cartoon. I think he looks great. I mean, it's a very different kind of head sculpt that we're used to, but it's very accurate to the cartoon. It rotates around in there, okay, moves up and down. You've got light piping at the back, and the face is painted here as well. The arms rotate all the way around. They're obviously stopped by the backpack here, but in theory the joints do go all the way around. They're just hindered by the backpack, so in this mode you can only sort of get them round to there. They come out here, move out that way as well. The arms can bend forward as well, so you get movement at the elbow there. The fingers, so you get the thumb, which is individually articulated, and the other four fingers are on kind of a base pin, which move together like that. The thing that I showed you about the missiles, when you push this forward, this all comes out. So I'm not too sure what that is in regard to, because I don't have the instructions. Is that all pegged in properly? Yeah, I think so. These bits, I think, come out as well. As you can see, they come off. When I got it part of a job lot, and one of these bits had been lost, and I thought he wasn't complete. And then, luckily enough, I was going through the packaging and found it at the bottom there. So I guess you can move those either way, but I think it shows them with it out. But I guess you can close those up either way. I don't think it makes much of a difference in this mode. Yeah, so I'm not sure the point of that. Obviously you use it for transformation, but whether or not you're supposed to have these bits out like that, I'm not too sure. Yeah, that's the only thing you want to sort of come and tab from this bit online. I don't know if there's another bit that I should be kind of tabbing in, but it looks like he's all tabbed in. So yeah, you get that with the arms. It has got the missile function on here, so if you press this on the side, that will shoot off like that. And they have got a good kind of spring on them, and they've got like a design. Yeah, they've got like the shark teeth and things on them. I don't know if you can kind of make that out, but there is like a design to it, but you can't really see it very well because it's translucent plastic. No waist articulation, however you have got lots of articulation on the legs, so they move all the way up like that, all the way out to the back, out to the side here. You even get this kind of motion on the leg here, which do the transformation. The knee out to there, the feet move forward and back, and you do even get a bit of a tilt in there as well. So you can get this guy in some pretty dynamic poses for, you know, and this figure's quite a few years old now. I should mention that that's happened a few times where the fist has popped out. It's not actually a pin, it's just held in on either side there, so that is something just to be wary of. But yeah, just he's a cool looking figure. Don't know how well it comes across, but in person he looks even better. And I think I'm a big fan now of this animated line. I've from not only ever watching like a few episodes, I've really got into it, and I think I'm going to be picking up more and more of the toys. I don't think I'm going to go out really and kind of hunt them down, but when I see them I'm going to kind of pick them up. So far I've got a few. I've got Starscream, Megatron he's not complete, that's why I've not done a review of him. Bulkhead we've had a review of. We've got Lockdown, Oil Slick, Black Arachnia, Lugnut, 2 different versions of him. Grimlock, who we've reviewed. Snarl, who is actually Slag. There's a joke about that in the cartoon. Cheetor, Prowl, Swoop, Jetfire, Jetstorm, Ratchet, Optimus Prime, the Junkion one, Sentinel Prime, Bumblebee, Jackpot. So I've got a few different ones on there. There's a whole load of Seekers to get still. Cliff Jumper, Soundwave, who I did have and sold part of a job lot. I wish I hadn't now, because he's a really good character in the cartoon. I just love what they've done with with the characters. They've not kind of gone with exactly how they are in the kind of G1 continuity, which I really do applaud them for. I think there's also like a fans version of season 4 going around, so I may even get to watch that. Anyway, sorry, I digress. It's been a review of Transformers animated Starscream. I hope you've enjoyed the review. I've certainly enjoyed taking a look at him. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe. Bye bye for now.